Recall that we can only add fractions that have the same denominator. Often fractions that we want to add will not have that same denominator. In this case, we must convert each fraction to an equivalent fraction with a new common denominator. We do this by multiplying each fraction by a form of 1. So, for example, if we wanted to add 2/5 plus 1/3, we would have to convert each of these fractions to a new fraction that has the same denominator. To determine what our new denominator should be, we look for the smallest number that both 5 and 3 divide into evenly. This is called the least common denominator. One easy way to find it is by taking multiples of one of the numbers and continuing to find multiples until you find one that the other number divides into evenly. So for example, we could look at 5. 3 does not divide into 5. So we look at the next multiple, 10. 3 does not divide into 10. 15. 3 does divide into 15. So 15 is the smallest number that both 5 and 3 divide into evenly. So 15 will be the denominator of our new fractions. So I'll write that here for the moment. So we need to convert 2/5 to a number that has 15 in the denominator. Well, we can see that the number we're going to have to multiply 5 by to get 15 is 3. And we have to remember that we're really multiplying this fraction by a form of 1 so that we're not really changing what that number is. So if we multiply by 3 on the bottom, we have to multiply by 3 on the top, which means when we multiply numerators, we get 6/15. So 6/15 is our fraction that is equivalent to 2/5, except now we have the denominator of 15. Similarly, we take 1/3 and multiply that by some fraction, which gives us a 15 on the bottom. We can see that the number we're going to have to multiply 3 by to get 15 is 5. If we multiply by 5 on the bottom, we have to multiply by 5 on the top. And then when we multiply across, we would just get 5/15. So 5/15 is equivalent to 1/3, except now it has the denominator that we want. Putting these two pieces together, we saw that 2/5 was equivalent to 6/15, and that 1/3 was equivalent to 5/15. Now we have two fractions with the same denominator, so we can use our formula to add those together. So doing that tells us we're going to get a new fraction with the same denominator, 15, and then we combine the numerator as indicated by the sign. So 6 plus 5 is going to be 11, or 11/15. So 2/5 plus 1/3 is equal to 11/15.